What's up, guys? I'm Jalen H. Today I'm currently watching MF Go Season 3, Episode 1, Last Time On. We had an amazing first two seasons. I really enjoyed everything, like the structure of the races. We had Michael, we had Canada, Ren. I'm very engrossed in the story and the lore and everything that's happening and finding Canada's dad. The cameos from the initial D characters are always really fun. They put a smile on my face every single episode, and you can watch those as reactions in the description below as normal. But last time on, we got introduced to our new track and kind of set a record, but unfortunately, Rin failed onto the train tracks because she was sleep deprived, and Kanata jumped in to save her, and it hurt his shifting arm. And now he cannot have full range of motion, and he can't do gears 3 and 4. So, for this next race, the race that we just saw him set a course record by himself, he is now nerfed and not at 100%. So, I'm really interested in what they can do, what they're going to say, and I just know that whatever Canada does, I, as a viewer of the show, am going to be so much more impressed than someone that's in the show watching this from afar because they don't know that he's injured because he decided to race anyway. But I do. And I'm hoping that we can still maybe clinch a top five. If the point system works how I think it works, we're gonna need a lot of points here because Michael has gotten first in every race, obviously. So if we want to beat him in the long run, we need more points now. But let's get into it. We're back. Yeah, and
Just dropping like a lead
we're just
balloon.
straight
What's
into
the
it.
deal?
We're just straight into it
Must have lost the use of second gear to do some
because the last race started already.
If Ogata was maintaining the car solo, maybe. But with Okuyama in their corner? No, it's not a problem with the 8-6. What the hell happened to you, Kanata?
They don't know. Ugh. Miraculous comeback. That's a good title. That's a good title.
But not far behind, Sabatani in the 4 car is on his tail.
Yes, Sawatari
Further back is
is
Akaba, the 2-car.
apparently a crazy prodigy that just didn't race the first race.
You're asking again? He's still lagging.
He's very disappointed in Kanata's performance right now.
I can't wait for him to catch up.
He's going to use Kanata
I'll have to drag the
to
German out of first place
make a
myself.
distraction to pass Michael, but now he can't do that.
The 2 was expected to lose more and more
And we did
ground,
get a new
but it
rival
appears to be holding
character
steady.
in Keisuke's Minty.
Especially considering how lesser drivers
Keisuke's
outperformed
apprentice.
him both this year and the last. This race will be more intense for him compared to the other drivers. He's a pretty emotional guy.
I can't afford to let them get further ahead of me. But if I wear my tires out too quickly, there's no point
Yeah,
in keeping
tire
up.
is going to be very
That's
important
the
in
one
this race.
downside to having this much horsepower. Best keep my weapons sharp and hidden for now. You won't escape.
I wonder if we are we getting the opening? A lot of the times we don't get the opening on the first
Not
episode,
that I'll let him pass.
and I haven't heard it online or any trailer or anything like that.
Rakan's wide frame makes it ideal for blocking.
He's braking like a madman with his left foot when he corners. Must be how he compensates for his lack of torque in third gear. One foot pumps the brakes, while the other stays planted on the accelerator, allowing him to maintain his speed while increasing the boost from the turbines. Turbo lag has more or less been eliminated these days.
Oh, really?
I
Wow.
guess stuff like this comes in handy in the right conditions. I've never even considered how to drive without being able to use second. When it comes to street racing, it's practically the default gear. Watching him is mesmerizing. Almost makes
It's
me
very
regret having
interesting to
pass him.
hear that turbo lag is basically eliminated because
Even
that
from
was
the
a
tower overlooking
pretty
the
big
Momofuku
plot
Peninsula,
point
we can see
for
Kabune Shrine quietly
one of the
looming.
8-6s
According to
in
records,
Initial D.
Minamoto no
Proper.
Yoritomo prayed here while raising an army for the Genpei War. How appropriate. considering we have our own army of modern warriors aboard steel steeds, speeding past Kabune's shrine with a deafening roar.
Now Marie's done updating the board, let's ask her a question. Currently, what do you think's your biggest worry?
I guess it'd be my weight. It seems determined
Yeah.
to keep zooming on up. When I really need it to break.
Ah, I can see why that would be a cause for concern.
Yeah, especially as an angel.
Kanata. Why couldn't I talk to him and tell him I was grateful to him for saving me? How long am I going to keep avoiding him? I wouldn't be so lonely if I had a boyfriend. That would help me lose this weight. Any takers out there?
That was Marie, who's always looking for that special someone. A quick reminder before we end the interview. If you come 6th or lower in the fall poll, you're off the team, so best of luck.
But I don't want to be dropped.
Really? 6th or lower?
I don't see what's wrong with her figure. The bigger the girl, the more there is to love.
Let's
I guess, sure.
The two Toyotas come
I'm not a hater of a little weight, I guess, but
climbs uphill from this point onto Route 138.
obviously as an angel, you're probably just
And
expected
putting
to
the
be
pressure
skinny
on
and
the H6 with only a sheet of paper between them is the 885 car.
We're royally screwed.
We're screwed.
It's positively the worst section of the course for Canada.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, I might have made a serious error in judgment. With a paddle shifter, or if we had switched to a Supra, I don't think the injury to Katagiri's elbow would be as much of a handicap. In all likelihood,
Right, but
he'd
he
be
wasn't
in the top
changing the
group,
car,
locked
you
in
know.
battle with the 12 and 4.
That's a tight alleyway they gotta go through.
It's about time you pass the 8-6. Stop goofing around.
If you were here in the driver's seat, you'd see what a masterclass he's putting on. What I'm learning will be worth it.
This isn't school. If you finish in this position, the boss will tear you a new one.
True.
I read you. I'll overtake him at the T-point corner ahead. Over.
Yeah, because he's not gonna be able to shift. There he goes. Nothing we can do about
Going on
it.
ahead, brother.
And the
Brother.
885 car
Shout
pulls
out,
off
man.
a sweet overtake on the 8-6. Is that the end of the much-anticipated Battle of the Rookies?
I'd still say Kanada Katagiri is putting up a great fight. The
Yeah,
cornering we
this
were seeing
isn't
while
over.
breaking with his left
First
foot
lap,
was
by the way.
remarkable
First lap.
adaptability. And more than a few times, he displayed his intention to pass cars that had overtaken him. That resilience and refusal to surrender, it reminds me of his mentor, Takumi Fujiwara.
Shout out
Otherwise
Takumi.
referred to as the tragic rallyist, if I'm not mistaken. Are you two still in contact, Akiyama?
We are. When he was in
Oh,
Japan
yeah?
at the end of last year, we met up and shared a meal.
Okay.
If I chose to talk about Fujiwara for a bit, would you mind?
By all means,
Please.
go ahead.
He's the GOAT.
please. I'm sure there are many MFG fans who'd love to hear more about him.
Yes, Takumi Fujiwara is often called the tragic rallyist, but I don't think that's a fitting description. What happened with the accident was unlucky and prevented him from leaving
They're playing
his full
initial D
mark
music
on the
here.
WRC, but I hardly think that's enough to pigeonhole him as some tragic figure. Speaking for
This
myself,
is-
I don't find real happiness derives from the results of a race.
The
but from
stage
process
3 ending?
itself. Fujiwara often came across as enigmatic,
No,
and you never
the
quite
stage
knew what
2
he was
ending?
thinking. But
Dang
deep
it.
down, he had what
I
guess
mean,
you'd call
exposed.
beliefs.
It's the stage 1 ending. It's stage 1 ending. It's the
When
second
Kissinger and I
ending.
moved to England
to
at 20
stage
with
1.
Zero backing or funds to speak of. What he managed to pull off is
Oh my
impressive.
god, that's embarrassing.
On top of that, he barely spoke any English.
Some might go so far as to call it reckless.
I'd say he had the right amount of passion.
My
in his
dope,
song
bro.
And managed to win over his English audience. Whenever he gets behind the wheel, he's the kind of racer that easily mesmerizes spectators. And he always runs towards his dream without looking
can't.
back. I think he's fulfilled. But when it comes to judging whether someone's happy
Was this
or
the
not,
second
how can we
opening?
truly
Dude, don't even correct me. That's embarrassing. Oh my god.
know? When that moment arrives,
I remember the
you can
song. I
say,
just don't remember the order, I
was happy.
guess.
I don't think anything else matters. Takumi Fujiwara is an eternal challenger. Even now, I consider him my #1 rival.
My number
He's
one
the
rival.
man I envy. The one who makes me think
This is
whatever it
reanimated.
takes, I'm not losing to you.
Was Fujiwara doing well when you last saw him?
He's doing all right. Same old guy. Off topic, but he actually got married in England last year.
Hey, congratulations, Mary.
That's some surprisingly good news.
Good job, man.
Can you tell us anything about this lucky lady?
Is she bad?
Actually, she's Japanese. She's
Really?
an athlete herself from Saitama.
The golf girl?
Throughout his time in rehab. She's a celeb in her
Oh my God.
everyone in Japan's women's golf tour.
He bagged her.
Wait, you're
That
not
is
talking
so nice to know.
We should probably drop the subject.
Dude,
Chances are he'll get mad if I mention any more.
I'm so happy about that. I was like, I really
Speaking of
hope they got together off screen, like at the end of the series, and they did.
mentioned a particularly
I think his name was like
unique driver
Miwa or
among his
something.
students,
I don't remember.
and how he wanted him to experience a
Shout
year
out
in
to that, though.
MFG.
He must have been talking about Kanata Katagiri.
That's my
That's
guess.
right.
Actually, I couldn't help noticing. Even though it's only been a short amount of time, he's already managed to become a pillar of MFG. I believe for years to come, he'll prove to be an endless source of excitement for the world's MFG fans, myself included. Now back to the race. Here's the battle for sixth.
No, that was fun. Let's talk about talking me more. let's talk about talking me more.
500 horsepower BMW M4. The rookie Moraboshi is closing the gap with Yanagita in the sixth. Here comes the peninsula's trickiest corner, the Eau Rouge.
Oh, Rude.
Got you in my sights. Easy prey.
Oh wow. You see how they're animating the wind tunneling off the cars? I don't think that was in the first two seasons.
I'm ripping off Kanata Katagiri's style.
That looked really
even
good.
though I haven't figured it out yet.
He's done it! He managed to pull in front of the sixth car! It looks like one of the star rookies that grabbed Akiyama's attention is showing us what he's made of! Next on his list is the 3 car! While the 8-6 continues to flounder, Moraboshi takes the spotlight and is determined to strut his stuff! Kanata Katagiri is getting rapidly overshadowed, at least in this race!
Screw you! Like you even know what you're talking about.
I really doubt
Kanata's elbow getting injured.
that they would do this whole race with him just like being injured and then getting last. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
Damn it, my partner's a prodigy.
He's gonna get a humble 5th, and I, as a viewer, am gonna know he could have got first. But if he gets last, there's nothing I can do.
It's hard to believe this kid's human.
I don't think anyone out there would disagree that the Eau Rouge is by far the least popular section of this course with the drivers. You come out of a tunnel at top speed, only to be greeted by a sudden incline that slopes down mid-corner. The lack of downforce can make stock cars like these take off and lose control.
What do you suspect led to such a dangerous road design?
That's an easy one. When the Manazuru Blue Line was built, no one thought anyone would be crazy enough to do over 200 kilometers per hour on it.
I mean,
Much
sure,
less
yeah.
a large group of wackos racing each other.
Yeah, it wasn't designed for high
At
speed.
normal speeds, this is a very safe stretch of road. With fantastic views, I might add.
Let's go to our
I'm actually going to Japan in June. If I see any MF Ghost or Initial D location, I'll take some pictures and I'll show them.
Kanata Katagiri falls even further behind. Simply astounding. Who could have ever predicted this development at the start of the race? Seems this super rookie's off his game today.
I'm beginning to wonder if Kanata expected this to happen. If he did know, it'd explain why he was acting so differently this morning.
Hey, honey. Oh, she must have already left.
Yeah.
If
She
he
said she
anticipated this earlier
hates
today,
seeing him race.
Whatever caused it must have occurred the day before, maybe even
Yes.
earlier. I find it hard to believe Ogata wouldn't have tried mitigating the issue.
Nothing we can do, man.
It's not the
Nothing.
car. Possibly it's with Kanata himself. What if, as he was saving Ren, did something happen when he
We
dove
got
over
Light
Ren's
Yagami here. We got Detective Batman.
So it sounds like you lost second. Too bad you don't have 5 liters of displacement like this baby. With all of that torque, it'd be easy to make up the loss by using 3rd gear. But with that pathetic 2-liter engine, you're as good as dead.
Shut up, Sakamoto. He got the Lucky Charm on. That's gotta do something.
Dr. Takahashi, your patient has taken a turn for the worse.
Understood. Be right there.
Why did we cut to him?
MF Ghost.
The leaders
New
are heading into the
mid-credit
third
thing.
lap, transitioning from the inland portion to the peninsula.
It's so crazy that
The 12 and 4 have been anchored
Dr.
to their positions,
Takahashi
but Toki
is a
Somataro
doctor.
won't put this in without trying something. After his
and the
defeat in
creator of
Rush
MF Ghost.
he's
Like,
bound
he
to
just
use the insight
doing
he gained to
everything.
overcome Beckenbauer.
He'll have a few tricks up his sleeve, unlike his German opponent.
Real scary.
Out of this pack of racers, you might even call him the Joker. I guarantee you he's working on a way to turn this in his favor.
Let's switch our attention over to the fight for fifth, where we find the 885 chomping at Oishi's treads.
I cannot believe you're allowed to put 3 numbers. Like, it's just worse than the announcer to go 885.
As Kanata raced on, racked with pain, a change began to occur
Hello?
inside of him. Something that had grown dull from a year spent away from racing
Who is this?
gradually came back into sharp focus.
A narrator?
His loss of motivation following the death of his mother.
Whoa.
Shunning the world, turning his back on his passion. Trapped in a downward spiral, searching for his identity. A maze with no exit. All of these circumstances which cornered him mentally started to fall away one by one, until, in the end, only 2 elements remained. The first,
What?
his deeply ingrained racing skills, learned at an impressionable age.
True.
And the second, a purely competitive spirit. Ironically, because of this bout of adversity, Kanata Rivington regained his peak ability. But even as he ascended to the level he'd previously reached, his inability to use second gear remained an obstacle, one he couldn't easily overcome.
So what do we do? He's at his peak right now and can't even use it?
Whoa, look out! The 885 car makes its move! The right route in these 3 forks is supposed to be quicker, but instead he's taking the left! They're in Mitsubishi corner! And he caught up! Both cars are side by side!
Side by side.
The 885 is beginning
This
to
is
pull
a crazy
away.
track.
What an unbelievable shakeup! In his first race, the rookie is bested the driver who came third in last season's rankings. Akiyama,
I mean,
would you mind
Keisuke, the only reason
overtaking
Keisuke
the
didn't
song?
have him
When it comes to these forks in the
race
road,
earlier is
the
because he
section
wanted
is generally
somebody to
accepted
beat
as
his
best to
record
always
3
be right,
times, like
but
3
the
separate
difference
times.
gets hazier on the third one.
So this dude should automatically be on the level as the top racers here.
But you can veer left instead.
This isn't a
to draw
surprise to me.
alongside your foe, providing you a chance to overtake. If you can drop some lateral G's and ease off a smidge, by the time you hit Mitsubishi corner, you have an effective chance to go up the inside. Which is what Moroboshi did.
The 5th place group is now into the sea-level stretch of the course.
I would love an
And
MF
the
Ghost
3
movie.
car is
I
gradually
would.
losing ground, while the 885's drone camera is closing in on the one in front of him. It'll be major news if Moroboshi manages to
Initial
pass
D
him.
got one.
Another one of these damn rookies. As a
But I don't know if
veteran
it'll
driver, I have
fit
to teach these newcomers the thing
with how
and
they do the
about
races
MFG,
and how much
just
longer
how
the races are.
unforgiving it can be.
Shun Aiba usually drives aggressively. It's weird how subdued the 9 car's being this race.
Nah, more like creepy. It's way out of character for him.
Hold your course, Shun. Go ahead and pressure the Yasukita gang in the peninsula section all you want, but don't break formation or you'll waste your tires. You'll get your
Yeah.
chance, but until then, preserve your treads. Don't move until I
And that's
give
not
the
tripping.
signal.
This is still the first lap, right? Like, nobody said lap 2. Like,
Try to take it easy on these narrow peninsula roads.
The 8-6 will lose speed at the T-point corner. Do a cutback and pass him on the inside.
Sakamoto seems a little bit lower than normal. He usually hovers around 5th.
The Godly 15 make their way along the peninsula. As the racers enter the 3rd lap, this section will mark the race's halfway point in terms of distance.
What is that?
It's still too early for anyone to zoom ahead in the competition, despite the intense jockeying for position we just witnessed in the middle of the field.
The biggest movements in the race tend to happen near the end of the 4th lap. Let's pay close attention and watch what the leading group does.
Damn it. The 5 car is acting like it'll be an easy overtake.
I can see why. 5.2-liter engine with 620 HP. He's got it easier uphill.
Canada's going to get passed at the T-point corner again. That'll put him in 10th, despite starting in 3rd. At this rate, when he hits the final lap, there's a chance he could end up in last.
That's what I'm saying, dude. There's no way the creator of this series would want Kanata to be last.
That's all the more reason to stick it out.
Come on, man.
We need to see this through. Of all the last place finishes in MFG, this one definitely has to be the most meaningful.
Here's the 5 and 8-6
credits.
battling for
Wow.
9th place. Both cars are navigating narrow
Those are
residential
credits.
streets on their way to the T-point corner.
What is this flying ball?
He's gonna come last. Canada, you must feel awful.
Whoa. Did he just change gears?
What? He shot off like a rocket. How? What happened?
What was that?
There's no question.
He used second gear, yeah,
Go
but
get it here. What
he
do
said
you
he could only do it like once or twice.
You're on.
Cannon to Ogata. Before I realized what was happening, my left hand slammed the shifter in second. The truth is, I'm not feeling the pain anymore.
Say you swear.
Well, I'm not following you, man, so try and help me understand what's
Hey,
going on here.
if he not feeling the pain,
Because I don't understand it either. Over.
God is on his side.
What is this?
I don't know,
There's a
man.
warm feeling of power reaching over to me from the passenger seat.
It's your mom.
Whatever. It's enveloped my left arm entirely.
Her ghost is enveloping you. Oh, this is gonna be a fire race now.
Ogata, time for some revenge.
Huh?
Let's go!
Keep cool and don't do anything rash.
Just focus on maintaining your current position.
Nah, we're going to first, baby. I'm breaking this right now.
The race is finished. Every single car that passed me,
I need to pass him again.
I need to overtake them.
This is nah. That's my goal.
Over.
Genuinely amazing episode. Oh my god. That was the first episode. This is the opening. But listen to this. I'm a big fan of that opening. There he goes. That's lap 1. Whoo! Sure. As soon as I get first place. Yeah, that'll be a crazy reveal. Alright, and that's next time on, so we cannot watch that because that's a spoiler. Man. They had me sitting here like sad. Like genuinely sad. Like Kanata, you got this, man. Like you're the best person here by a long shot. I know you're the GOAT. But you're injured. What can we do? What can we do, man? And Kanata said, look, man, I don't know what's happening right now, but I don't feel any pain. And honestly, that's probably one of my favorite moments in the whole franchise. Like just him saying that right there, going to second gear. Cinema. I'm so hyped for that. If you guys don't know, I'm watching this in dub, obviously. The sub has been out for 4 weeks at this point, and I was kind of really scared. I was like, because Usually the dub is 3 weeks behind. So when episode 3 the sub comes out, episode 1 of the dub comes out, and I'm gonna stay by what I said and watch dub throughout the whole thing. And when the third week happened and there was no dub, I thought it was over. Like I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to convert to sub. But luckily, it dropped with episode 4, and now we are here for MF Ghost Mondays. I'm super excited, man. Season 3 has already blown me out the water. Like I'll be disappointed if this isn't my favorite season immediately. This is already gonna be this is my favorite race. This is my favorite race. We've seen this episode for one race. This is my favorite race. This is my favorite. Yeah, but I can't wait to see what happens next.